Hello children, welcome to NEET World. This is Narayani. I am your foundation biology educator. In previous class, we discussed the first activity from the 7th standard nutrition in plants. So today we are going to discuss few more activities, children. So why we need to study about the activities? Because we know that what are the necessary for the photosynthesis, children. What are the required raw materials for the photosynthesis? Yes, nothing but carbon dioxide is required, water is required, carbon dioxide is required. So the preparation of starch, nothing but the food end material of the food is nothing but starch is prepared in the leaves. So we have to prove that. So for that reason we have to know about the activities. So in your schools also they are going to do these activities, right? So to get that to be pre-understanding for you children, so we are discussing the activities, right? So before we are starting the session, children, let's see. I would like to tell you very important news. Here we are. This is our Telegram channel, children. So by scanning this QR code, you can enroll, you can join in our Telegram channel. So what is the benefits you get by joining this our Telegram channel? You get daily quizzes of biology, chemistry, physics and mathematics, and pre-live schedules will be dropped there, you can see there, and also free resources. Whatever the content, the free resource we are providing, it will be available in our Telegram channel. And that too, one-on-one doubt solving sessions will be there. Faculty also will be there in the Telegram channel, children. Thereby you can access and you can whatever your doubts maybe you can solve with us. So just drop your doubt and we will solve all your doubts. So you will get the it is very important for you, because whatever the competitive examinations will drop the daily quizzes, it will be very useful for you. So if you have any doubts, you can clear out with us. So that is why the reason join this Telegram group of us and benefit all this beneficial elements. So here you will get the daily quizzes, live classes, free resources also. And one more thing, children, it is very important. So today onwards the new batch is going to start for the foundation, children. So all the 3 batches are going on running. So what you are waiting for? Join to your foundation course and build your foundation stronger. So if you have the foundation stronger, children, you can able to deal with the mainly the subjects of physics, chemistry, biology and mathematics in your upcoming classes of basically for the 11th and 12th. If you have the foundation, your foundation is strong, it is very quite helpful to you, right? So don't forget to join in our Telegram group, children, and also enroll our course today with the NEET World of our foundation course, for especially for the students of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. Today is the new batch is commencing, children. So don't forget to join. And it is both for English medium and it is for English medium children. It is for both SSC and also CBSE. If you have any queries, please let me know in the down scrolling number is there, children. So in contact with that number, then you can if we can help you out in all your queries. So this is what about our information, children, and it is both offline also and online also. Whether you prefer online or offline, we got to have it covered. And it is we are using the digital panel, children. So we are creating amazing videos to get to the concept to be understood. So whatever you have the doubt, you can ask us. So these much benefits you will not get anywhere, children. So enroll with today our foundation course, children. So don't forget to enroll. So let's start our today's session. So we discussed the activity 1, right? So let's see the another activities, children. So first activity, what we discussed? We proved that carbon dioxide is necessary for the essential for photosynthesis. We know that carbon dioxide is essential and also water is essential and also sunlight is essential. So we can prove by proving this the result. What the result, end product of the photosynthesis, what is it, children? Food, nothing but starch, right? So how we can identify the starch present in the leaves? By the iodine test. So let's see the today's activity number 2. Okay, Let's answer all of you. So in which color it may appear if the starch is present in the leaves? It is? Yes. It's nothing but blue-black color. Blue-black color indicates the presence of starch in the leaves. Here is the activity 2, children. To demonstrate the starch is formed during photosynthesis. It is we are by the end of the process of photosynthesis, the result is starch. So we are by this activity we are proving that starch is forming by the end product of the photosynthesis. Let's see what are the materials required for it. So here we require 2 green potted plants. You need 2 green potted plants and also water, beaker, Bunsen burner and also ethyl alcohol, iodine solution, dropper, test tube, forceps, etc. So whatever you can need for it is you have to take it. You have to take the table also, right? You have to keep the potted plants there, right? So the mainly requirements are all these, children. You require 2 green potted plants, water, beaker, Bunsen burner and also ethyl alcohol, iodine solution also very necessary. To test the starch is necessary, children. So iodine solution is required. By the adding the iodine only you will get the blue-black color. So it indicates the starch is present in the leaves. Nothing but the food materials is present in the leaves. Let's see, children, the procedure. So let's see the procedure how we can done this experiment. So let's see. So take 2 green potted plants, make it as A and B. Give the name to them. It's A and B. Okay, the 2 potted plants, one is A and 2 is B. So coming to here, take 2 green potted plants, make label A and B. You label as A and B. So keep plant A in dark for 48 hours. You are keeping this plant A as 48 hours in the dark place. You kept this plant A as in the 48 hours in the dark place. Nothing but 2 days. You kept 2 days in the dark place. And so that starch is removed from the leaves. So that there is no, without sunlight, is the plant can prepare their own food material, children? No. The process of photosynthesis occurs? No. So that the material of the starch food is, that material of food, nothing but starch is produced in the plants? No. The answer is no for it. So that is why the starch which is which is not formed in the plant A, because it is kept in the dark place. For the requirement or element for the to prepare photosynthesis, children, nothing but sunlight, right? So coming to the next, keep plant B in sunlight about 24 hours a day. So you take the 2 potted plants, right? One you kept in the dark place, right? So keep another in the sunlight. Another in the sunlight. So let's see once, children. You take A and B plants kept in a 48 hours, nothing but 2 days in the 2 days in the dark mode. Then kept in the plant B in a sunlight. Okay. You kept 24 hours at least of 24 hours, which means nothing but 1 day you kept in the sunlight. So pluck the leaf of both A, pluck one leaf from A, take one leaf from A and one leaf from plant B. You take 2 leaves from of different plants, named plant A also, plant B also. So mark them A and B respectively. You mark them as a, as you take from the A, you mark them. It is kept A to get to identify A and B. Then boil these 2 leaves in a water 5 to 10 minutes to soften them. So to get that, to know about if the starch is present in the which leaves the starch is present, so we are boiling the 2 leaves in a hot water. So that required, what is required, children? The Bunsen burner is required. So beaker is required, water is required. By boiling them, what will happen, children? By boiling them, what will happen? These leaves get boiled and then get the soften, right? Put the leaves in a test tube. Then after that boiling them, So keep those leaves in a test tube. I will show you children. So kept these in a test tube. These are made up of glass children. These are made up of glass. So keep those leaves in a test tube, right? So place this test tube in a beaker. After you kept that with test tube filled with alcohol. The test tube should be filled with alcohol. Then you have to keep these leaves. So then place the test tube in a beaker and boil with water gently. After that, kept in a beaker containing of water. So and test tube containing alcohol with leaf, you should kept in a beaker. Then until the alcohol begins to boil. Until when we up to which step you have to boil children? Up to the alcohol should be begins to boil. So let's see here children. So here see. So this is how we have to keep. So place first we have to boil with alcohol, right? So what is required? Bunsen burner is required, beaker is required, right? So and ethyl alcohol is also required. In that test tube which is present the ethyl alcohol, you place the leaf of both leaves. After that, see, by boiling the leaf in a alcohol, its chlorophyll is destroyed. What will happen by by boiling of the leaves in the alcohol containing test tube with the beaker itself? What will happen? By boiling the leaf in the alcohol, the chlorophyll which is present in it will be destroyed. So that and the leaf lost its color. Thereby, what is the leaf color? It is a green color. So why the leaves are looking the green in color? Because of the chlorophyll pigment. Which means chlorophyll will not absorb the green light. It reflects the green light. That is why plants are appearing in a color of green. Right? Due to this chlorophyll pigment only the leaves are in, the plants are of green in color. Right? Because chlorophyll is not observing the green light. It is reflecting the green light. That is why by the reflection, for that reason we are seeing the plants in a green color. So then what will happen by boiling in the alcohol containing with leaves, the chlorophyll which is present will be destroyed. The leaf loses its color. Right? 1 minute. Okay. Take out the leaves from the alcohol. Then what you will do? Take out the leaves from the alcohol. Then wash them in the warm water. So then you have to wash them both leaves with the warm water. To remove alcohol. Why to wash the leaves children? To remove the alcohol. And place them in a glass plate. Place them in a glass plate like this. So after placing them, put few drops of the iodine solution. Why is iodine solution is proving that starch is present children? Because starch is nothing but the food present in the food prepared in the plants by the process of photosynthesis. What are the required elements for it? Carbon dioxide is required, water is required, sunlight is required for the external environment, right? So when we kept the iodine solution, how we can know about the starch is present? Because the iodine, when we add the few drops to the leaves, what will happen by the process of this, what will happen this starch containing two elements. So what is the kitchen factories of the plant? Nothing but leaf, right? Food factories of the plant? Nothing but leaf. Kitchen of the plant? Nothing but leaf. Which means the food prepared in the plant is in the leaves, right? So the food is nothing but starch, right? It containing of two components. It is composed of two components, amylose and amylopectin. Amylopectin. When we add the starch to this leaves, when we add the starch to these leaves, so after this process, what will happen children? The iodine solution, when we drop it, it reacts with the amylose. Amylose is a helical structure. So it is placed in this, it is settles in this helical structure. The iodine solution settles in its helical structure, forms the polyiodide. Polyiodide. So for that reason it becomes to change of the color, blue black color. So that is an indication of starch, because starch, iodine is reacting with this amylose. If the starch is not present, amylose is also not present, then how it comes to turn of the blue black color? No, right? It does not turns to blue black color. So that is why the reason starch, that is why the reason the presence of starch only, it appears in the color of blue black color, right? So it is not all required for you, but for your better understanding I said to you. Let's see, after few drops of iodine solution in each of the leaves, we are done with the experiment of the two leaves of plant A and leaf A and leaf B. What will happen? In the leaf A we kept under 48 hours to the under dark condition. So there is no presence of starch, right? When we add the iodine also, it does not turns into the color of blue black color. Blue black color. Which means what is meant, children? The starch is not present in it. That is why it does not turn into blue black color, right? But the plant B, we kept in a sunlight in the whole day, right? So the leaves, when we add after this process, we add the iodine, means it turns into blue black color, which indicates the starch is present in it. See how a simple activity it is, right? What you take? You take two potted plants, right? So make them plant A and plant B. You kept as two different names like plant A and plant B. Then what you do? You kept this in a 48 hours, nothing but 2 days in a dark room, and kept B in a one whole day, about 24 hours in a sunlight, right? So you plug both plants, you plug one leaf, right? So after to plug the leaf, what you will do? You boil the both the leaves. What will happen? The 5 to 10 minutes. If you boil the leaf, what will happen? It kills and softens them. After that, a test tube containing alcohol, you placed both the leaves. Then again you boiled in a beaker containing water. So what happened? After that, how much you have to boil, children? When the alcohol present in the test tube should be begins to boil, that much you have to boil. After that, by boiling the leaf in alcohol, what will happen, children? The chlorophyll is destroyed and the leaf lost its color. That when the chlorophyll is destroyed, the leaf does not appear in the color of green in color, right? Take out the leaves from the alcohol and wash them warm water, because to wash away the alcohol, we have to wash them with the warm water. Then you have to add the iodine solution. When you add the iodine solution, what will happen, children? The iodine present in the potassium iodide, sometimes it is done by the mixing with water of the potassium iodide, we have to add to this leaves. So what will happen? The iodine is react with the starch having two components, right? What are the? Amylose and amylopectin. So it is react with the amylose. Amylose having the helical structure, it is placed in their molecular structure and it forms the polyhydrid. So when it is formed the polyhydrid, it appears in the color of blue black color. It is not required to remember all the starch containing two components and all that. For you better understanding, I told this. But just when you add the iodine solution, the leaf containing starch turns to the blue black color. So nothing but B plant turns into blue black color because it is kept under the sunlight. The starch is present in it. The plant A, it does not have the starch because it does not placed in the sunlight. It is about for 2 days to remove the starch which is already present in the plant should be removed. It kept in the dark place, right? So there is no photosynthesis happen because there is no availability of sunlight, right? Which means starch is not formed. So as quite easy of this. See the diagram, children, here. 1 minute. So this diagram itself explaining this only. See, is the leaf containing alcohol in a test tube and it is placed in a beaker which is having water and boiling it. So before to get the leaves softened, first we have to boil the 5 to 10 minutes in a beaker. Then after that we have to place them in a beaker, both the leaves containing alcohol and placed in a beaker. So thereby what will happen? the chlorophyll present in it will be destroyed. Then it appears, after that when we have to wash them with the warm water, when we add the iodine solution, what will happen children? We kept in a glass plate and we add the iodine solution, it turns into blue black color. Which plant turns into blue black color? It is A and B. Yes, the answer is B, because the B is placed in a sunlight. That is why the reason this B plant turns into blue black color. I hope you all get it children. Let's see the observation. So here leaf B turns blue black, indicating the presence of starch. Of course we know about it, right? So here leaf B turns into blue black color, indicating the presence of starch, right? Presence the indication of starch. Leaf A does not turn blue black, indicating it is the absence of starch. So because A plant is kept in a 48 hours in the dark mode, right? Nothing but 2 days. So when the sunlight is not there, is the process of photosynthesis happen children? No. In the presence of photosynthesis only, in the presence of sunlight only, the food material is formed. If the sunlight is not there, food is also not formed. So that is why leaf A does not contain the starch. Coming to the conclusion. Here the conclusion. So what is the conclusion children? See here. Photosynthesis occurred in plant B because it is kept in a sunlight. Of course we know about it, but not plant A because it was kept past 2 days in a dark mode, right? So that is why the reason in plant A does not form the starch in it, food in it, right? This shows that photosynthesis occurs in the presence of sunlight. What is it showing children? It is showing that photosynthesis occurs in the presence of sunlight. And starch is formed during photosynthesis. If the starch want to form during the photosynthesis, the required element sunlight is also required, right? So first what we learned from the experiment in activity 1 children. So in the activity 1 children, presence of carbon dioxide is required for the plants. Here the sunlight is required for to form the starch, right? So this is how the carbon dioxide and also sunlight is required for the plants, right? So all of you understood? So you have any queries, please let me know. Please let me know children. So this is what about the today's session. Let's see how many of you get to know about the activity 3. So I am giving time to you also children. So thereby you can know about the experiment, you can tell me. If you know about this, please let me know in the comment section. 1 minute. Okay. Let's see. Here is the activity 3. 1 minute. Yeah. Here is the activity number 3. So it is demonstrated light is necessary for photosynthesis. Of course, light is necessary for photosynthesis. If the starch is formed in the during light or daytime children, the starch is prepared during the light conditions because the plants require with carbon dioxide, light is also required. So in the past experiment, we demonstrated starch during the photosynthesis by the experiment name called we kept in the dark mode. So thereby you can that the starch is preparing, the plant is preparing the starch. So how you can know about it? By doing that past experiment, right? So by doing that past experiment, the starch is how you can know about starch is preparing, because when you kept under the dark, you can know about that for the starch is preparing when it is present under the sunlight only, which means the food is preparing, right? The food plant is preparing the food from the photosynthesis, which means we are proving that starch is present in it, which means food is preparing during the photosynthesis. We know about by this above activity. So in this activity, we are demonstrating the light is necessary for this photosynthesis. So if you all know about this, please let me know in the comment section. So activities are important children to get to the better understanding of yours. The activities should be important. So I am explaining it. So if you know about the previously, if you know about now you will know for the when you are starting the your school times, it will be going to very easy, right? If you does not understand with a group of students, if you try to ask, you can ask me. So because I will clear you all your doubts, whatever it may be, the basic also I will explain you in a clear way, right? So let's see this activity 3 in the next class, children. So here we are demonstrating the light is necessary. First what we studied, children? So carbon dioxide required for the plants and the starch is preparing during the photosynthesis, and now we have to know about the light is necessary for the photosynthesis. So this experiment we are going to discuss from the next class, children. So if you know about it, please let me know in the comment section, all of you, for upcoming of 7 students. So it is the first chapter, as it is the first chapter you have to know about it. So if you done with priorly, it will be very easy for you, right? So this is what about the today's session, children. Let's meet the tomorrow session. Before I am winding up the class, I would like to announce very important news, children. Here we are starting our foundation course from today. The new batch is going to start today, children. So already the first 2 batches are filled. So here is we are running the 3rd batch. As you are interested, children, please let me know in the by calling this down scrolling number. So thereby we can answer all your calls, children. So we help you out all the queries also. If you have any queries, please let me know. Both it is it is available both offline also and online also. For offline people, you can happily come to our institute name called NEET World, present in Narayanguda. Whoever want to join through online, if you have a doubt like the teacher is visible, we are not visible, we can do anything, not like that, we also see you. So that is the mode of learning we are taking to it. So if you want online, please let me know in the comment section, either by querying this above number. So there we can give you access in our app name called MedWorld, children, and it is for both. It is for both SSC and CBSE also, children. For it is mainly for the upcoming of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th students. It is quite useful, children. Foundation is necessary. If you know the power of foundation, you easily crack the examinations like NEET and JEE examinations, because the basics are necessary for the 6th to 10th standard is very necessary. So don't forget to join in our foundation course and also join in our Telegram group, children. By scanning this QR code, you will access our Telegram group. By daily quizzes, we are dropping the daily quizzes, and also pre-live class schedules you can join on time, and whatever the free resources are there, we'll drop in there, and also one-on-one doubt solving sessions also will be there. By the one-on-one doubt solving sessions, children, as we are also there in the faculty also there, you can solve any doubt. So this is very quite useful for you, children. And this is what about the today's session. We will see in the next class, children. If you have any doubts, please let me know. If you want any questionnaire sessions also, please let me know, children. I'll do it. So this is about today's session. I am signing off. Thank you.